So this is basically the little room, spare room that I have to work in. And I haven't cleaned it up for you, I'm sorry. It's not one of those beautiful studios. But you get the gist of where it is that I am doing all of my work. I definitely wanted to showcase my fabulous drafting table, which I've had since I was 25. I call it the original standing desk, and I do a lot of work here. Actually, let's take a look. I wanted to show you some of the sketching, planning, and so forth that I do. This is my sketching, planning, journal, desk. I use digital software for planning and organizing as well, but this gives you an idea of what I'm doing, sketching and ideation and note-taking. Pencil and paper in hand is definitely the mode I prefer. Before I get into the big list of wins and fails, I just wanted to talk about planning and organizing, because that was probably my biggest fail, was not enough planning and organizing. I did a lot, but not enough. There was too much loosey-goosey on the fly. I should have had a better roadmap for the content and the path to take through the content. But I went a little too intuitive at times, and I think I paid for that. I really hammer my grad students in my content creation class on planning and organizing. And you guys, confession, I did not do enough. And I know exactly why I make you plan and organize that much in advance. So that's the biggest thing. Let's get on to some others. Okay, so on to the rest of the post-mortem. I've got a whole list here. I've been making notes. I'm still going to need to process this because today's the last day of the 30 days, and probably realizations will come to me over the next couple of weeks that I'll note down. But some big ones have already come through. I thought I'd share them. Some positives before I get into some fails. I have made 11 videos, counting this one, 11 blog posts, 10 community posts on YouTube, which I'd never done before this project. That was brand new to me. I have lost count of the number of graphics I've made, but I'm guessing around 30-ish, maybe 40-ish. And I've got some formats and some processes there that I'm going to use for future projects. So I really smoothed out and streamlined some of my graphic production. I've made 6 pages of handouts, and I have experimented with a variety of on-camera processes: teleprompting, ad-libbing, studio vlogs, my car vlog, book review. I even learned how to animate GIFs in Procreate. Basically, I've had fun. And I've juggled this with a full-time job and being sole caregiver of a chronically ill family member. So it's been pieced in between things. And I set into this knowing that this was not going to be 30 videos. This was not going to be, like some creation every single day, that there would be hiccups, that there would be days that I would lose because of illness in the family or pandemic things. We're in the middle of the pandemic right now. If you're watching this a few years, this is 2020. I made a totally off-topic video on free software for educators on the fly. Right in the middle of this, I've really gained comfort and confidence with all of this production. I've learned tons of new stuff about YouTube and about blogging, and of course, the subject of this matter, the subject of this project, which is empathy, it has really gotten me focused and thinking and living, from that place and trying to learn and incorporate it in everything. And I started to decolonize my own language and to really look at how I use language in my teaching and in my work. Let's see. So software, I used Filmic, Procreate, iMovie, other stuff. I've lost count. InDesign, Illustrator, Photoshop. I'm sure there's much, much more. Now let's go on to the fails. Okay, so it's just not possible for me to produce something every single day. There are many, many mistakes in my videos. I have word stumbles. I have word stumbles in this video. None of the projects or results are as researched or detailed or linked out as I would like them to be and as I would envision them. Now, I think that not having the 30-day compression and that cranking in the future, if I'm just posting one video a week, I will have more time to really thoroughly research and flesh those things out. But for my classes, which I have to make videos on the fly, this is great. The quality is uneven. Some things are better than others. That's the nature of cranking stuff out, though. So I'm, doing empathy as I'm going through the kind of fails. I set up the button machine on the table with the camera. I did that again yesterday or a couple of days ago when I was shuffling the cards. I had the camera on the damn table when I was shuffling the cards. Let's see, there were so many setups. If I was going to do a 30-day project again, I would probably come up with a single format. I wouldn't be doing all of this experimentation. Come up with a single format and then just work within that single format. I already talked about the preparation and planning. Won't make that mistake again. And I think that's about it right now. I still don't like looking at myself in video, and I probably never will. But I feel like I have things to share, and I have to do this for my classes. I teach online, so I got to get better at it, and this is part of that process. So that's my first level post-mortem on the project. Oh, I forgot another great win. All of these fabulous buttons I made. That was so much fun. So much fun. All of these. And I have them in this beautiful matching color bowl. So, this is where I work when I'm not sitting at my drafting table, or standing at my drafting table rather. I hope that if you've watched any of this video, in any of these videos or this video, that you get a couple of nuggets, a couple of items that are helpful to you and that you can use for your own work. Anyway, I've really enjoyed this. Thank you for your time, your patience. See you around.